Hi, let me turn this down some just in case. 'Cause I don't like talking to my neighbors. I think I'm talking to myself. Listen, so I just did a video. This video is not going to be titled. I don't think I know how to necessarily do all of that yet, or there's something that I'm doing, or there's a step that I'm missing while I'm making these recordings. Fear not, though things will get better. Um, I do tarot card readings. My name is Prophetic, with Prophetic Heirlooms, and I am on Facebook, but I'm getting ready to just like swap a few things up and change some things around. Um, I didn't write or prepare for this really, so I want to make a short video because I think I found what I'm gonna have to do is like make my videos really short and but consistent. So the way that I intend to do that is to, in addition to like my tarot card readings and like my studying and all this stuff that I'm doing here, I'm going to talk about my experience as the scapegoat um, within a narcissistic um, family dynamic, narcissistic and flying monkeys. Now, you'll have to pardon me for not having the exact specific terms um, of the medical terms to all the things. You're talking about empaths and supernovas and everything that's spiritual. And if it's physical, well, then it's spiritual. If if it's alive, then it has a soul. And if it has a soul, then it's spiritual. So that being said, I just did another video, like it was like 10 minutes long. So I'm gonna try and make this one, somewhere in that area for YouTube because I gotta make you can't just go live. So I'm stuck there. And anyway, let me get to the point. Um, where can I begin? Or start? Stay away from the flying monkeys. When you go no contact or low contact or gray rock or whatever you have to do, be creative, okay? And think. You might get discarded is the term that is generally used for. It's a phase that you go through with every narcissist, whether it's the flying monkey or the main narcissist, the head narc, or whatever kind of toxic situation or dynamic you live in. My goal is to like really really encourage you. Please, if you know what, there ain't nothing like getting a word from somewhere and it just takes you right up out of the dumps. Breathes life back into your mission that you may have given up on. You know what I'm saying? But to stay focused though, I would like for you to just consider this. No, do this. Do not go back. Okay? If you have to starve, you say, if you freeze it and you're freezing cold and you need a blanket, you better go knock on a stranger's door. You have a higher, better success rate. You have a better chance of surviving and being in a better place with a whole entire strange situation or a strange person than you will have with a flying monkey or a narcissist. Because you know what it is. See, I'm really going to dig in on this flying monkey thing because you've made it. It's not easy to just step away from the whole freaking family. Like it's not even. I mean, it could be like your romantic mate as well. But you know what? The same thing is going to apply. Okay, but right now I'm specifically speaking from the standpoint of the covert narcissist, aka flying monkey. Okay, because as soon as you detach yourself from the family dynamic, well, you might get a flying monkey or someone that feels bad. He's going to feel bad for you and be willing to help you out as much as they can. Way deep down, the real deal is that they are taking information from your situation back over to the narcissist, and they're sitting around drinking beers and smoking cigarettes and having a good old fat like discussion conference meeting about you, you know, your downfalls, your lessons that you need. Like they're saying all kinds of things, smearing your name, and then they leave that place, and then they come back to your place, and you might be emotional, crying one minute, mad and snapping, and they're provoking all of it. Their energy is causing you to, it's provoking you, it's gaslighting you. Get away from them. All I can tell you is please just get away from them. I wish I had more time to make this video to get into more detail, but what I'm gonna just do is just make a few of them. And I'm being creative right now as we speak. I'm so glad that I'm no longer with that situation. Things are not perfect. They are better, way better. I feel better. I have better, and I have a clear view of what's to come. Um, yeah, now granted, I do have to be patient at times, creative at other times when it comes to getting things done. Like my flying monkey was my brother and quote unquote bestie sort of, but I had come to realize that he was just the go between me and the rest of the family. Okay. And I'm talking about not just the rest of the family and friends of everyone, everywhere. So right now, I really want you to like and share this video, please, because I am in the process of, at the bottom though, just starting on my own, building my own new friend network or followers or whatever, because any and everything, pretty much everyone that I know knows my family, and so I'm definitely smeared. Okay, the smear campaign is probably still in effect, but I'm standing firm in my position, and I'm not calling them back. And I will starve before I do that. I will, if I get evicted, I'll go to a shelter before I go back into the environment that I almost didn't make it out of. Okay. The covert narcissist and the narcissist have a keen sense of knowing when you're at your lowest. I don't know, you might get arrested or something, or get fired, or have a miscarriage. Who knows? Something that they will know is like, what time is it, Jim? Excuse me. It's something that they will be able to sense that you're at your weakest link, and then they will, covertly gaslight you, provoke you. Yeah, they will do that. Humiliate you, and then disappear and act like it's like you're just going crazy, and then it's like they play this game, and then they want to come back around, and you being forget. It's like they just play too many games. Okay, so stay away from them. Just stay away from them. Don't go back. They have shelters. I mean, they have place, hospital, anything. Don't go back with them. Stay away from them. Get them off of your paperwork, data information, and build yourself a new network. If you still have a life in you after, making it out of that type of a situation, do not turn around and go back, because God will cover you, God will come to your rescue. The only thing God wants us to do is what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to subject ourselves to that. And when God sees you take a bold stand, and this is between you, yourself, and God. You say, when God, especially if you're by yourself with no support system. Like I'm right now, I have no support. I kind of like, yeah, I got God. I'm good though, I'm good. I have a bright outlook, and I can't wait to see. I can't even wait for what I don't even have. I don't. There's a beautiful feeling occurring, growing inside of me, that while it's a small thing, I guess, to your average YouTuber who's already doing it, I don't even know all the ins and outs of this whole thing, but I've been staying on task. I'm working with how far, I can't even see. I'm sorry, folks. All right, it's not too bad. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna try to be like 5 more minutes, and then I'll stop and then upload this and then like make another one. So, and I don't know how to yet. I'm not able to name them. Okay, so I guess how I'll do these is when I'm like, I do tarot card readings and just any and everything. If it's got something to do with spirituality, I'm all over it, and I want to have followers take this journey with me. You know, I mean, I'm not completely oblivious to the spiritual aspect of my anatomy or my being, but I'm not as, I don't know as much as I wish that, I don't know as much as I should know, you know. But it's not too late, and don't give up on yourself. I'm not giving up on me, but I want you to like and share my videos, okay? I'm gonna try to remember to say that every time I do a quick short one. You want to just stay away from anything that's bringing you down. My covert narc in my life has like completely torn apart potential relationships. I mean, with lies. I mean, lies that humiliated me and intentionally. And that's the thing that bothers me. The humiliation part, I don't really, I'm older, I'm way wiser, way sharper than them. I was just in a situation where I was injured, and right now it's like I can't walk very well. So anyway, my narky, what you call it, my flying monkey was supposed to like promise, that he offered and promised to be there for me and to help me out and stuff like that. So I might get a ride to the laundromat or a supermarket or the wine store to get my wine or something like that. And he would he would show up, but then like after the first show up, he started acting like it was like, oh my God, so much. And my intuition was like, was not 100% settled, and it's the way that it was happening was very clever, to where I'm already isolated with no one to talk to. I can't walk to the corner store, you know what I'm saying? And every single time that I would talk about making my videos or doing my tarot card readings or and things like that, anything that I would speak of that was, you know, going to help me progress to become an independent person, he would discourage me, and I would consider his opinion out of me trying to be objective. Like, hey, maybe the spiritual stuff is like taboo, and um, maybe I should try a different approach. I even, this kid even came here and was like, let me use your computer, right? And he plugged something in my freaking computer, left. All this porn was on there. I had to repair. I mean, it was just like, and my best friend was like, yo, he did that on purpose. But honestly, I couldn't see it. It wasn't until I washed my hands completely of him, and it was right one at a time when I kind of like really was kind of waiting on him and stuff like that. Like he got all, everybody got all this money and stuff. I couldn't get it, so I'm sitting here like, waiting and trusting, and being as though he's a young person. I'm like, oh, he's just being immature, so whatever. And he would stand me up, or if he did come through, it was like pulling teeth to get him to keep his word and stuff like that. And I just started to notice that I'm really getting back to a toxic way, emotional, frustrated, getting ready to pop off and hurt something, and he discarded me. Like, he went and got all this money, got a car, and left fucking town, right? Left town, and then, when I call him to, see where he is, he's on his way to victim number, the next family member, and he's like telling me how my other family member is like so blessed and I'm evil, and I'm like, wait, what, huh? I thought that you were coming here today to go da 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 da, and the conversation. I mean, I'm talking about like a different like man. It's worse than like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'm telling you that the change was phenomenal. I mean, and well, I was frustrated, and I'm weak. I can't walk that fast or that well. And I was just like, man. Anyway, God bless me. I'm still here. I'm safe. And now I realize I'm just gonna have to build like my fan base on my own. So like, share, subscribe, talk about it or whatever. And I do also. It's gonna be everything spiritual on this channel. Now I did start the channel a while ago, and but I was dealing with a dynamic that while I was submerged in the midst of it, it was very hard for me to identify what I identified once I completely separated myself, and I stayed that way. And that's what you have to do. It wasn't easy. Like I said on the other video, I didn't have any food. I didn't know how I was going to pay my next month's rent. He skipped to town. I couldn't. Then all of a sudden, he doesn't know how Cash App works, and you name it. And I'm talking about this cat had cash. Not he. It wasn't no 5,000 or nothing like that. It was like money, cash money, cash machine money. Yeah, yeah, that kind of money. Yes, and I'm warming up grits and canned salmon and stuff like that. Or you know what? I guess I'll fast. I'll fast. No cigarettes, no wine. You know. Then he wouldn't answer the calls, and then I'd see him on like Facebook, and I don't even want to get into all that too much. All I'm saying is, the first 2 days that that he disappeared and everything, there was like a feeling of a lack and stuff, but there was also, while I was just sitting around moping a little bit, there was a feeling of creative ideas coming into my head, and then there was no longer the voice to knock them or that voice to discourage me from following through with what I wanted to do. It wasn't there anymore, and ironically, um, I even took like a week or so off from my wine drinking and cigarette smoking and stuff. So I didn't quit doing that, but it was actually a whole big, fat, beautiful blessing. After like 2 days, like I ended up getting blessed. I won't get too much into the kind of blessing that came my way and that still do continue to come. But all I did was decide that I'm just not putting myself in that predicament anymore. And I mean it over my dead body. I mean that. I mean, I'm dead serious. I am not doing that to myself no more. And I really feel like I feel like God loves me, and I feel like I'm being, taken care of. And I don't think that I don't think that my vibrational frequency would have been able to rise, and then my intention and the intensity of my intention would have been able to meet and marry in order for me to even run into blessings. And I mean run into them. Like I feel like I should listen. Like I said, I don't have anything set in stone about nothing. I'm just trying to be happy and creative. Making the videos takes my mind off of any and everything else, so that's what I'm doing. And it's great. Now, I know I've been kind of like babbling, but will you still please share the video, like, share, and comment. Um, there's way more to come, and I'm going to perfect this thing. And inside of a month, you guys, this is going to be like a high, um, a high energy channel, and you're going to get a lot of information. And I'm not afraid to speak about anything. I mean, anything. Oh, wait. I mean, I have some topics that I can't wait to jump into. And I don't have that voice, to discourage me from being who I am and doing what I've been wanting to do for years. Like, I mean, I started this channel so many years ago, but I was just never in a supportive situation for it, so I couldn't be consistent. So by the grace of the Most High, I have my little place, my little tiny, humble, peaceful, quiet, serene place. I'm alienated, I'm all alone majority of the time. Um, but I'm just a whole entire blessed young lady with a heck of a lot to show you and tell you. I want you to be encouraged. I'm telling this is just what I found out, and I know I'm not no better than you. And if you are separating yourself from a bad situation and you're out and on your own, stick to it. You'll be all right. I'm telling you. And I'm going to tell my personal story, without exposing too many people or details. I am going to delve into it because it's going to help you and it's going to encourage you. So I'm going to shut this off right here because this is kind of longer. I hit the 20-minute mark. All right, folks, so I'm going to let you go with this one. And it's untitled, but like it and share it and comment and all that stuff, please. Thank you very much. Mwah.